Hello students. The next topic is the sums based on factor theorem. In last section we did factor theorem and its proof. Now in this topic we will be doing some sums based on factor theorem. I'll be first trying to cover all types of the sums which comes from factor theorem. Then I'll be dealing with the exercise of NCERT. You'll be doing the other side books which you have with you, and if any doubt is there you can send in the inbox or in the comment box. The question is the number one type, first type, show that x plus 5 is a factor of the polynomial fx equals to x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 115. Now, x plus 5 equals to 0 implies x equals to minus 5. Therefore, by factor theorem, x plus 5 will be a factor of fx if the remainder, that is f of minus 5, equals to 0. Now f of minus 5 we can calculate by simply substituting x equals to minus 5 in fx. So f of minus 5 will be minus 5 whole cube plus minus 5 whole square plus 3 of minus 5 plus of 115. Now this when we will solve, we will be getting it as 0. Therefore x plus 5 is a factor of fx. Hence proved. Let us go to the next type of the sums of the factor theorem. Question number 2. It says that find the value of a for which x minus a is a factor of the polynomial. One polynomial is given fx equals to x to the power 5 minus a square x cube plus 2x plus a minus 3. Now in the solution part, over here we can say the question is saying that this is the factor of fx. Now if this is the factor of the given polynomial fx, then obviously remainder is 0. So we will start the solution as, since x minus a is a factor of fx equals to x to the power 5 minus a square x cube plus of 2x plus of a minus 3, then fa equals to 0. This implies, let us put x equals to a in fx. This implies a power 5 minus a square a power cube plus 2 into a plus of a minus 3 equals to 0. Implies a power 5 minus a power 5, 2 plus 3 is 5, plus of 2a plus of a minus of 3 equals to 0. These two will be cancelled. 2a plus a is 3a. So 3a equals to 3. This implies a equals to 1. Is the answer. Let us continue with exercise 2D of R.S. Agarwal. The question number is question number 15. The question is, without actual division, show that x cube minus 3x square minus 13x plus 15 is exactly divisible by x square plus 2x minus 3. So let us start the solution. When we start the solution, we name the given polynomial. So let fx equals to x cube minus 3x square minus 13x plus 15 and the divisor as gx equals to x square plus 2x minus 3. Now since it is a quadratic, let us first factorize it. So this will be x equals to x square plus 3x minus 3. X is common over here, so x plus 3, and over here minus 1, so minus 1 x plus 3. So this quadratic expression reduces to x minus 1 into x plus 3. Therefore, fx will be divisible by gx if it is divisible by both x minus 1 and x plus 3. That is, we will be writing now fx will be divisible by gx if over here f of 1 equals to 0 and f of minus 3 equals to 0. Now let us first find the value of f1 and f of minus 3. Now f1 will be equals to, let us put x equals to 1 in fx, 1 cube minus 3 into 1 square minus 13 into 1 plus of 15. So this will be equals to 1 minus 3 minus 13 plus of 15. So 15 plus 1 is 16 minus 16 equals to 0. Now f of minus 3 equals to minus 3 whole cube minus of minus 3 whole square minus of 13 into minus 3 plus of 15. So this will be equals to minus 27. Over here 9 3s are 27. Over here plus of 39 and plus of 15. So this is equals to minus 54 plus 54 equals to 0. Therefore, x minus 1, x plus 3 are factors of fx, implies gx equals to x minus 1 into x plus 3 is a factor of fx, hence proved. So what we have done, children, over here the given cubic polynomial, I have to prove that this cubic polynomial is divisible by quadratic polynomial. First split this quadratic polynomial in terms of its factors. Now in order that fx is divisible by gx, we will prove that x minus 1 when equated to 0 will x equals to 1 and x plus 3 when equated to 0 will give x equal to 3. So we will be proving that fx when divisible by gx only if f1 equals to 0 and f of minus 3 equals to 0. Now in place of x I will be substituting first x equals to 1, then I will be getting f1 as 0, and then second time I will be substituting x is equals to minus 3, then again we are getting 0, and hence x minus 1 and x plus 3 are factors of fx, implies gx equals to this much is a factor of fx, hence proved. Let us go to the next sum of the sums based on factor theorem. The question which I have taken today is question 16 of R.S. Agarwal exercise 2D. The question is, if x cube plus ax square plus bx plus 6 has x minus 2 as a factor, it means this polynomial when divided by this remainder is 0 and leaves a remainder 3 when divided by x minus 3, find the value of a and b. So let us start the solution. First step is to name the polynomial. So we have named the given polynomial as fx. So let fx equals to x cube plus ax square plus bx plus 6. Now this fx has x minus 2 as a factor. Since x minus 2 is a factor of fx, therefore f2 equals to 0. This implies, let us find f2, 2 cube plus a into 2 square plus b into 2 plus of 6 equals to 0. This implies 8 plus of 4a plus of 2b plus of 6 equals to 0. This implies 4a plus 2b equals to minus of 14. 8 6 is 14. Now let us divide by 2. So over here 2a plus b equals to minus 7. Now let us express either a or b in terms of the other. This implies b equals to minus 7 minus of 2a. I am making it equation number 1. The second part of the question says that fx, that is this polynomial, leaves a remainder 3 when divided by x minus 3. So we will be writing also f3 equals to 3. X minus 3 equated to 0 will give x equals to 3. So we are finding f3. Now this implies, let us first find f3. 3 cube plus a into 3 square plus b into 3 plus of 6 equals to 3. So over here 27 plus of 9a plus of 3b plus of 6 equals to 3. So this will be equals to 33 plus of 9a plus of 3b equals to 3. This implies 9a plus 3b equals to minus of 30. This implies 3a plus of b equals to minus of 10. Now let us make it equation number 2 and let us put the value of b from equation 1 in equation 2. So we will write from 1 equation 2 implies 3a plus of 7 minus of 2a equals to minus 10. This implies 3a minus 2a is a, and over here minus 10 plus of 7 equals to minus 3. Therefore a equals to minus 3. Therefore equation 1 implies b equals to minus 7 minus 2a equals to minus 7 minus of 2 into minus 3 equals to minus 7 plus 6 equals to minus of 1. Therefore a equals to minus 3 and b equals to minus 1. Answer.